Alright, we will see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work, and if so, how long it will work for. But here's to trying out. If you're back from last time we were live, which was just about an hour ago, welcome back. Oh, goodness McFrickin' gracious. I'm gonna get everything kind of loaded up and working here. I joined while you weren't looking. Well, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Just give me a minute to get myself ready here. I think this is probably going to result in another crashing issue, but we're gonna see. I was having numerous crashes due to GPU issues, which weren't making a whole lot of sense to me. However, what seemed to be GPU related actually turned out to be... Oh my god, why is my phone being so fucking annoying right now? It actually turned out to be the fact that my vertical plugin was deciding to use CPU encoding, and I think we were running out of memory through the CPU and not the GPU. So we might see a crash if I didn't actually fix the issue. If I did, then we won't. So we're gonna have to go from there and see. Just had to check and make sure the audio is working nicely. It seems like it is. I'm going to run a quick ping into the Discord, and then we will see. We'll see how far we can get here. We were just in the middle of nature guessing. So if you guys want to drop your nature guesses down below for the shiny Pidgey we just got, feel free to do so. What the shit? Okay. Welcome on in, Billy Bob Bibbo Tabak Mac yuhhhhh. Hello. Bilin YouTube stream. Okay. I'm going to adjust this camera. Yeah, I think that was the issue. I used some AI to try to figure out what the issue would be. And it led me to a couple of things. A plugin issue, a RAM issue, and a GPU. But, you know AI, it's stupid. It couldn't really tell. What have you been doing the past few hours, Balandros? Rudra, my PC crashed because I'm having some weird memory issues. Mike, happy to see you back for stream. 87, what's going on? AI generated bowling. Yeah, I had to do it. I had to do it to him. I had to use it. But yeah, my PC, I think it's because my encoding on my PC was set to CPU as opposed to GPU. So, last time this crashed was when I hit my... Yeah, the stream crashed. We were live for like an hour plus before. I hit my nature chart button on my fucking stream deck here, and then it crashed. So I'm gonna hit that again, and if it crashes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. But, I don't know. We'll see. La tecnología. I feel that, Mike. I really do feel that. Okay, nice. I like to hear it. As long as you're not actually gambling your money. That's good, Balandros. Are you enjoying it? Happy to hear you're still enjoying the same old thing, Rudra. Thanks for keeping the stream up. Okay, I'm going to press this. Please don't crash. The stream's here for now. For how long will it be here? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, guys, let's get some nature guesses here, and then we'll continue on the stream. Because we did have the big old crash, and we lost our stream there, and all of our viewers and such. drop a like, please. Help the stream pick back up, so for a couple hours we can do all right here and still get some good viewership. Yeah, I'm guessing naughty-natured Yoshi. What is it though? Tab on that. What? What is that? What is that? Oh my god, what is that? That's so weird. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I got it. Happy to see you back. Tokemon, appreciate you being here. West, Balandros, Mike, Cubbles, Bilibo, Bibo. Okay. I think I'm actually about ready here. I'm about ready. So, I'm guessing naughty nature. But I guess first and foremost, let's get some freaking belly emotes. Maybe a couple of oil emotes down there. I'm guessing naughty. We have got West with Adamant. We've got Billy Bob Babo with Bold. We got Tokemon with Jolly. Mike telling us it is a burb, not a plane. It's a burb. Hey, GG's in the jackpot ball. Yes, just like that. This here Yoshi, the shiny Pidgey, is a sassy natured Pidgey, plus special defense, minus speed, oil 1. It did, Mike. Oil did win. Oil doesn't lose. Oil does not lose. Yeah. Plus special defense, minus speed. This thing kind of fucking sucks. Red, the piss birds. They hit the second gem. I love it and I hate it. I love it and I hate it. No love for Jansport. I was 50-50, but I broke the tie. You know, some would say I had to do it to him. I don't know if I had to, but I did it to him. What the hell, dude? You reached the jackpot, still didn't have enough to reach the quota, and died. How does that work? How does the death tie into this? That's one thing I really want to know. Okay, since we got that all said and done with, we're going to go on back down to Route 5. And we're going to keep on hunting. Goodwill Hunting. That's a movie, right? I'm pretty sure that's a movie. Oh, if you don't reach the quota, you die. Okay, that's kind of cool. High stakes. Kind of repeat that. Yo, what is that even? What is that? What is it? What does it mean? Call, yes. Okay. This shit's about to get serious here. I'm gonna tell you why. Shit's about to get serious for a couple of reasons. We're about to shiny hunt. I'm gonna go switch this stuff back. I got this crazy thing. I found if I just go to one side of the cabinet, I control the one side cubes. Then I go to the other side, I control the other side. It's pretty fucking mint how that worked out, actually. I'm pretty happy. Guys, the stream crashed on us today. If you want to show some support and bring us back to our former glory, make sure to drop a like. Really do appreciate everyone being here, showing some love to the stream. It might crash again. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, this is the same stream, basically. That's what we're calling it, Screamoo. The second coming of Bill. Third coming after stream, off camera, except for you paying Patreon members. Yeah. Some of y'all don't know about the Patreon, and it shows. That's wild, actually. That's wild that some of you don't pay for that. Alright, we'll get those all in the same little... Yeah. I'm gonna try and get the good ending next run. Best of luck, dude. I hope you can nail that good ending. Get all the racks, get all the money, get so wealthy that everybody calls you honey. Yo, I'm low as fuck, bro. And I'm gassed, so that doesn't really make much sense. I had a couple more Penelopes while I was frustrated. No big deal. 2 up, 2 down. Who loses the shiny? The clown. That's right. That's right. Yo, Billy Bob, you're out here saying some crazy shit, bro. Do you really mean that? Are you about that life? I hope you're not about that life. How's the audio, guys? Hopefully the audio sounds good. Everything's all mixed-mashed up together all well. Working all dandy. Yeah, I don't know how long stream's gonna be now, because I wasted like an hour of my life to fucking diagnostic that I probably wasn't even fully correct on. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll do what we can. Unfortunately, life just is what it is, and we'll get what we get. And no. We ain't gonna throw no fit. What? I'm just trying to think of what that is, man. Screamo, what are you up to today? How's it going? What is new? What's jiving, man? Tell me what's going on in life. What's crazy nowadays? Oh, you know what's crazy is I didn't put up a fucking poll. We're gonna do that real quick. Ho ho. Yeah, it's another piss bird. I know, that's what I'm saying, Balandros. It's bullshit. We need some good luck. Stream crashed right after the piss bird too, man. Why isn't that Bullen getting that shining Pokemon, man? That you get what I say? I don't know, man, but I'm with you on that. Tab on that. Alright, we are almost done. We are almost done. We are so close to being done. Boom! There we go. The poll is up. Call. Yes, Mike. The fuck is up, dude? Fuck is up, Mike? The fuck is up, Kyle? Alright. Motherfucking dipping. What are you doing for a while? A whole hour. I was trying to fix my PC. Trying to figure out why OBS kept crashing. I couldn't even keep it open long enough to restart the stream if I wanted. I was... fuck it, we'll just throw that down there. I was gonna just not continue stream, but... This is a test. I suspect it's still gonna inevitably crash once again, but we're gonna find out the only way that I know how, which is by doing. You're a gambler in hell. Okay, that's interesting. It's got this whole fucking... It's got this whole, like, fantastical vibe on top of it. That's interesting. What exactly is the platform you're playing this on, Balandros? Oh, yeah. Bill and catch them PG guy. Unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better than not catching it. But I prefer other things, man. I prefer other things. Why is Strout? Bill and Can driven? Nah, never been driven. Only been drove. Never had drive. Except Google Drive. I had that for a fucking minute, dude. Straight up. Still got it to this day. Sprout hiding from us for real. West, are you able to summon the Sprout? Can you do that? Did you save the shiny? Yes, I did, and we nature guessed it. It was Sassy Nature. I did not put it in the document, so I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, it wasn't a power outage, it was my PC memory issue. I think I solved it. I think the issue was because my vertical plugin was tied into... You know, I still don't think it's the whole issue, actually, because even when I disabled the vertical plugin, it would crash. But I'm just hoping it's the issue. The vertical plugin was encoding through the CPU. But yeah, we got it here. Stroking my penis for you, papi. That's how I feel right now, Billy Bob. Is this mutual? The GameCube. Yeah, dude. I think Cube 33 crashed the stream. I shouldn't have put Cube 33 on the top, in the center, between the two cabinets. That probably caused the issue. Most definitely. It had to have. If there's anything else that could have crashed the stream, let me know, guys, but I don't think so. Oh, cool. Clover Pit. I'll check that out. I'm gonna try to get caught up with our resets since we crashed, and we're an hour behind on hunting as opposed to what I wanted to be, but I will check that out later. Thank you, Ball. Thank you, Ball. I started watching scary movies when you crashed, starting to feel like October. Well, man, we're damn near halfway through it. So I'd reckon halfway through October ought to feel at least a little bit like October. How is the audio, guys? How is the game, not game audio, rather, the playlist audio? Is it audible? Audible.com type audible? Can we hear it? I think actually the playlist just stopped. So if you're listening now, there's not a chance you can hear much. But now you should be able to hear. And I'm going to check real quick. Oh no, what is it that you need from me, Pokehunts? You can't be that nice for no reason. Can't be just glazing me here. Okay, I just checked, and I think the volume is decent enough. I think it is able to be heard. And that's straight up, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's the purpose. That's the point. That's the goal. Now, if this crash does happen again, it's probably going to take another hour, because that's what it took last time. I did a PC restart. I don't know. I really hope that I don't have to do anything else. Maybe I'll turn hardware encoding off. I should have done that before. But we are going to be okay for now. I bet Console 18 is going to get another fucking shiny Pidgey today. I can just feel it. I can just taste it, man. Too kind of you, though, Pokehunts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation, Mike. I do appreciate it. West Billin is an angel amongst gingers. Isn't it such a nice thing to be the best of the worst, you know? Like, you can be in prison, and you could have committed fucking fraud. And as long as you're not one of the murderers in the yard, as long as you're not one of those guys that, like, axe murdered his family, you can walk around the prison and everyone's like, yeah, that guy's alright. That's Steve. He's vibing. He's doing what he's doing, right? You know, it's not the worst thing to be the best of a worst class. Because you're still top tier in something. So you know what? I'll take it, West. I'll take it. And I'll wear that emblem with pride. Almost as prideful as I stand with my peppermint oil. And I'm pretty prideful with that. As one can see by the newly available emotes down below. Also a big fan of Bullet Billin. If you're not a big fan of Bullet Billin, then I'm afraid we can't be. friends, enemies, associated, anything. We can't even be associated whatsoever with one another if you're not going to acknowledge the beauty of bullet billing. Yo, did my camera just crash out there? Yeah, I saw that. And it happened. That's sus. We're gonna take that as like totally not a bad omen for the rest of the stream. And crashing happening once again. Bro's geeked. What can I say, dude? Have to be to deal with all this bullshit. Console 3 sounds good, Pokemon. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. And hopefully Console 3 is the one to shine, the one to gleam. The one that said Pokemon had a dream. I like the game's lore message a lot because it's very much a bit of an ugly look into the reality of gambling addiction. Instead of glorifying it, it's like an actual gambling game might. It's like an actual gambling game night. I think that's a good take to have, though, as a game that involves gambling. You know, you shouldn't heavily glorify the wins without ignoring the shortfalls. Not to mention showing how hard it is to actually be that 1%. Oh, sorry. Wait, I see. I get you. Instead of glorifying it like an actual gambling game could glorify it. Now I get you. And I said that right before I read your message confirming what I just said also. So, totally not a poser. Totally came up with that myself. Don't come at me. Love you. Yeah, no, I think that's a good way to look at it. Still allowing one to, I guess, in a sense, delve into the gambling universe without any risk, learning and understanding the potential downfalls, all the while putting it into a very interesting package, something different that a game hasn't done in the past. That I know of. Maybe other games have, but I'm not sure. Piss underway. Bro, if we get another piss bird, I'm gonna be so pissed. You are pretty quirky, Mike. I know. Meds, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Hope you're having a great day, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. Nobody teaches, you must suck. Wait. Nobody teaches, you must suck? I do kind of suck, yeah. Technologically speaking, it's not good. It's not good. Billin said package. I've been said package once or thrice. Well, yeah, another gambling game is going to want you to feel those high highs when you win a win, right? So even if it is realistic in the sense of win-loss ratio or something of the sort, it could very well still glorify. Therein lying the problem. I've never heard of a game like that. I'm pretty sure that's new, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know everything that's happened on the planet, so don't take my word for it. We could even make bread with the piss bird. Well, I'm sure as fuck not breaking bread with the piss bird. I'm not on that level of peacefulness with them. To be quite frank, I'm not down for piss birds. Nobody teaches you. Must suck. Punctuation, am I right? There you go. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm trying to kind of catch up on the encounters a little bit, so I'm not taking as long to read the messages. Appreciate you reiterating there, though. Brian King, what up? How you doing? Thank you for tuning on in to another episode where we run 32 GameCubes into the fucking ground. Searching for these shiny Bellsprouts, dude. It's bound to happen one of these days. What's new? He's here. Balatro sort of does that with poker, but not quite, because it completely divorces itself from gambling altogether rather than trying to go. Real gambling is horrible. How does it disconnect itself from gambling? This is the question I have. 32 or 64, depends. Billin or Nintendo? Billin 32. Nintendo 64. What is it, 50? No, that's 50. I don't know. Billy Bob, you can tell me. You're a little French, aren't you? A little French little bastard. Oh, I see. Well, is it actually gambling related though? If it's just a game on its own? Water. I don't know, Billy Bob. That's where you come in. He's a semi-French. Yeah, I guess if you ask Quebec people, or you ask people in France, rather, they'd probably agree. Are you just a semi-French, Billy? 64 bits. I'm just thinking of those videos, man. Down to 2 bits, man. That shit is noise. Just saying. If you know, you know. Slot video games that has things to say about gambling. Yeah, no. I know what you're. Oh, I see. Okay. I get what you're saying now. My confusion was how it tied into gambling, but being just a card game with a poker skin, that's where it ties into the gambling side of things. I get you. It's all the package that it's presented in. Am I picking up what you're putting down there, buddy? Am I really about to go run out and hit my pen? These are all questions that I'm not sure if I can answer without you guys. I'm zero French. Americans claim that specific European ancestry are annoying as fuck. Why'd they call it Nintendo 64? Seems kinda random. I actually feel like at one point I knew that, and I also feel very ignorant for not knowing the answer now. Oh, how to feel. W. Benjamin Jarvis. Yeah, I might straight up go hit that. I might go hit that Benjamin Jarvis from the back. Chad, should I go hit that Benjamin Jarvis from the back? Today I met a guy, first thing he told me about him is that he's Scottish. Bro is just as Quebec as me. I was like, that's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. You don't know his kilts. You don't know that man like his bagpipes know him. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so it's the 64-bit data processing. I totally knew that, dude. I was just waiting for one of you guys to say it, so I didn't seem like a smartass. Yeah, I totally knew it was that 64-bit data processing. Thank you, Belandros, for letting us know. Which is what made 3D games possible. I do remember, granted, because I was so young, my perception was pretty narrow. But Super Mario 64, at the time when I was a kid playing it, it was pretty revolutionary from what people said. It seemed good. I enjoyed it. Dude inhales with his ass. Makes the same kind of noise too, just like that. Like the gasp and everything. I can't recreate it otherwise. You're gonna have to take my word for it. Piccolo Gamet. Welcome on in, happy to see you here. No emulators here, no DS's. My friend, if someone wants to pop an exclamation mark setup down below, I have 32 Nintendo GameCubes, all controlled by this here Nintendo GameCube Wavebird controller. Yes, yes, yes. So all real hardware, but no DS's. Feel free to ask any questions you have about what we've got going on here. I'd love to answer them. It was sick though when the PS1 next to it was 32 bits. And how does one even discern, like, what is the... No, you know what, that's too complicated of a question. I probably should not ask questions that I'm not going to understand the answer to. But if you got it in a simple enough way, let me know. What is the difference between 32-bit and 64-bit processing? It's easy, actually. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'll take it from you. Billin, do you have a secret child you don't know about? No, I really don't think so. I really don't think so. I'm almost not even sure that's possible. Unless it's one of you guys looking for the GameCube inheritance when I die. The higher the bits, the higher the maximum number. You'll get Electros soon, man. Keep busting. Well, I guess you can't bust ass. You're just gonna... Yeah, you're just gonna take my luck and have it. You're gonna get Electros. I know it. I casted it upon you. Yes, I've heard of that, Belondros. Maximum being 255. Good luck, Tokemon. Good luck. Because 255 is the maximum 8-bit number. Okay. Okay, and why is it the maximum 8-bit number? Is that a wild question for me to ask? Okay, so we're just rocking some Michael Dublays here. Actually, that's not even quite it. 64 bits is more than double 32 bits? Actually, that's way more. Sorry, I didn't even see the amount of numbers at the end of it. That's, yeah, we're talking hugely amount of different numbers. Why are the numbers so vastly different? I guess that's kind of where we get to the is what it is sort of explanation, right? Without getting into hyper specificities. More bits plus more data being processed. Well, interesting. If you have 2 bits, you have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. Like, no matter what, you have all combinations of said 2-bit binary code. Binary chode. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like this is some Mission Impossible type music. I feel like I'm supposed to be fucking creeping under some lasers. I don't know. Trying to unlock the safe. It grows exponentially. Well, yeah, because every time you add another digit to that bit, the what you get with that combination is a multiple of what you added to it, in a way, no? I don't know exactly. I know what you mean, and I know how exponents work. I just don't know if I explained what I Like you're increasing the amount of possibilities per se in the reference to like what you're saying about a passcode, right? Music for when your mum asks why you take so long to shower. Just crank this up. Feel real badass while you're showering. Now the real question is, why is it actually taking you that long to shower? Is it for sus reasons? Do I have a favorite scary movie? Off the top of my head, no. So, if Jan were here, I would ask, because she would know. I definitely have a movie I've liked a lot. A scary movie I've liked a lot. I can't think of one off the top of the bat, though. Rayanne Code, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. Elevator music. Is that what that is to you? Okay, so it could be an endless number of... Yeah, I see. So it is... It's just the amount of variables. Fuck, I know what you're saying. I can't put it to words. Each time you add an extra digit to that binary, it adds a possibility of either a 1 or a 0, and then thus exponentially gets bigger with every combination of either a 1 or a 0 left to be determined. I don't know if I actually fixed it. Like, OBS started working after the restart. But what I did is I went through and I went into my ATEM, like the vertical plugin settings. I ate all the heroin. That seems more like what happened during your conception. I think that's kind of what caused what's happening with you. No, so I went into the vertical plugin. I love you, Billy Bob. Don't be sad. And I realized that it was doing its encoding through what I googled to figure out is my CPU, and it's not supposed to be doing that. It should have been hardware encoding through my GPU. So I changed the encoding to my GPU, and we'll see if that works. We'll see if that fixes anything. The piercing on my nose, did it hurt? Yes, it hurt like a bitch. It's the worst piercing I've ever gotten, and I would not get one again. Fuck, I already ate rice today. Do we have crackers to suffice instead? I don't think we do. I think I pretty much finished the one box. If there's like another lone tube... Either way, no, I don't want more rice today. I had a lot of rice today. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, they fucked up when they were piercing my nose, and they had to do it twice. Pushing it through the cartilage really sucked. It bled a lot. The healing sucked. I got a... what's that thing called? A keloid inside of my nose. Yeah, I've had my ears pierced 4 times. You guys never see, but I have 2 more earrings there. And I had my tongue pierced. And by far, 1,000 times over, I'd get any of those piercings over my nose again. The tongue was the least painful. Tongue, you basically don't even feel. Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Saw. I like Halloween. I used to watch that quite a bit. Tugging Mike's Hawks in Mom's shower. Mike Hawks. Plural? Wow, okay. That's a crazy amount of combinations for 64 bits, Belandros. It makes sense, though. It makes sense. Betty... Wait, what the fuck was I even saying? Bill getting very comfortable. Calvaire. Calvaire. What is that? What? I don't even know what that is. Is that some French shit? And your intimate parts. Well, first of all, it's not appropriate to ask. So maybe we'll keep that out of the questioning. But no. No, I didn't pierce my dick. Or my ass. Or any other private areas. Those are as they should be. Untouched and unwashed. Chaz Streams, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, buddy? Have a bag of chocolates today and such an odd craving. I'm not a sweets person. That's interesting. What do you think's gotten you craving these sweets today? If you're not usually a sweets person. It's all good, Ryan. It's all good. I just don't think that's anybody's business. Not something we need to talk about. Might get an ear hole done. I bought a Potara. What's a Potara earring? I'm not familiar with that. And you're afraid you'll obsess over the texture of it. Is that one of those that is like, it has like the engraved channels in it? That is actually what makes the design? Oh, it's a Dragon Ball thing. Okay. That explains why I have no idea what that is. Well, I mean, the taint being pierced is a whole different thing, Billy Bob. Y'all know about that. Locals swear. Oh. Okay. Calvaire. How do you say it? I don't even know, man. Every time I go to say something, it goes to fucking Spanish. I always put a Spanish accent on it. The French does not exist for me. Fair enough. What kind of chocolate is it, West? West is probably pregnant. That's so true, actually. West, have you gotten a test yet, dude? Oh, trust me, I know. My fucking body craves sugar. I'm craving a brownie right now. I got these on sale brownies at Walmart. And I want one real bad. Oh, yo, Lint is so good, too. That's based.
W Daddy Bellin. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack of Spades. How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing great, and I missed you.
Grizzly Bear 420, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here. What's up, dude? What the hell is up? What do you try exactly? Bro just came in, he's like, I try, man. I try. Yeah, we know, we know. I mean, you might. I don't know. Why do you think you'd obsess over it? If you have the earring in anyway, why would it matter? I'll take it. I'll take it, Grizzly Bear. What's going on today? How's things? Just vibing or what? Can't even explain the thing you said. That's a Quebec type of fucking thing I'm hearing right there, Billy Bob. You know, Balandros, that's got me wanting to test out that theory and actually take one of the tests. Just to see. Why are you afraid to pierce your ear? Aw, Chaz, we can't break that edge already, buddy. Not used to your high-pitched voice. I didn't even know you can do that. Yeah, I can do a few funny voices. None of them are expert by any means, but they're different. They're different, I'll tell you that for free 50, buddy. Happy to hear you're doing great, Grizzly Bear. That is awesome. Yeah, we're just chilling on Route 5, trying to find some shinies. Notably right now, trying to find a shiny Bellsprout. Remember, guys, if you do want to show some love to the channel and give some help to the channel for absolutely free, if you could drop a like. Yes, I know, crazy, a streamer asking for such a thing. I would really appreciate it. Best way to throw us into the algorithm and keep us in your algorithm also, so that you can catch live streams later when they do happen, and also so other people can see the stuff we do here for the first time. Shiny Mega Bellsprout. Yeah, dude. Yeah, got 6 of them right now, all at once. 1 in 17 million. Out here breaking records. No, I have no tattoos, Rayanne. I have no tattoos. Looking parked so good. So crazy. You know what? I know what you mean, Belandros, because with my beard, every time I feel it and it feels like wiry in one spot or uneven or rough, I pick at it and I pull out the hairs. It's a terrible habit, but I do it, man. I do it. I really shouldn't, but I be doing it. What's life got on the go for you today, Grizzly Bear? You shiny hunting, hanging out? Doing some chores, working. What's the vibe? Sand it down, yeah. I have 2 lobe piercings, and I used to have an eyebrow dermal. Kind of want a tongue piercing, but not sure. The shittiest thing about the tongue piercing is getting used to it, and then trying to eat ice cream after you forgot you have it. It's really not a bad piercing at all to get. It doesn't really hurt. Your tongue swells up pretty big, but then once it goes down, it's fine, and it doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, no tattoos. I might one day get like a Pokemon tattoo, and if so, I'll start like a whole Pokemon sleeve or something, but I don't really like how tattoos age. I don't like how my tastes seem to change every few years, so I can't really pick anything particular, you know. 2,000 current phase encounters, by the way. And guys, I don't know, I'm kind of smells like Benjamin down here. Do you guys fucking smell that? I don't know, Chad. Let me know if that's just me, and maybe I'm smelling it, but nobody else is. Oh, you were doing that with your you're doing that with your beard, Belandros? That is odd, isn't it, West? Fuck, that's really weird. It smells like
Addiction. Actually, it smells like you have a really crippling addiction, and I'm not going to tell you to stop, but I will call your parole officer and tell him you're doing illegal drugs. Stop.
Yeah, no, you're right, Jack. It is exactly that. It is an addiction. Yeah. How's that beer tasting, by the way? You know I love you. You know I love you. At least you don't drink every day. I smoke every day. I used to drink every day too. I was pretty bad for that. I don't know. I'm like a 1 vice at a time type of guy. Once I have 2, I'm fucking out for the count. Pretty good. 6th one today. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where do I put all those GameCubes? Jack, they sit right behind me. Yeah, they're just right here. Right in the backdrop. How you doing today, Jack Cell? Is that like Incel, but Jack Cell? I hope not. I hope not. And if it is, though, that's a vibe. And I'm not trying to roast you. That was a low-hanging fruit there. Thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Yeah, seriously, didn't mean to offend. I hope I didn't offend. That was just a really good low-hanging fruit there. Is it me or all the GameCube numbers wrong? It's not that they're wrong, it's that I have the wrong overlay on. So now I have the right overlay on and you can see what you're supposed to see. Luckily, until I get a shiny, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I had the I had the 17 through 32 capture on. My bad. You're all up, Pokemon. Yeah, he'll pick up at some point. He'll pick up at some point. Reach for his service weapon for bonus points. Whose service weapon? Jack, a serious question. When you are drinking beers, what kind of beers are you drinking? Are you drinking craft? Are you drinking regular beer? I know you're generally... You gotta be more of a craft guy, right? I was thinking about getting my tongue split at one point in my life, too. I really, really badly wanted to. I still don't think it would have been a bad idea, but there's a lot of fucking... Whoa, Yuletide. Oh, there's a lot of stress you gotta put your body under to do that. That's a fucking traumatizing experience, I would imagine. Yo, is that the brand new box? You just open those, bro? What the fuck? No. Oh, I'm not allowed to have any of them? Then don't leave things open until they go stale. Hmm? And then you get scared of them and you won't even throw them away. I've been on the old mill train, because that's what my brother bought me for when I was helping him move stuff, but I usually drink Blindman Long Shadow IPA. So craft. What do those cost you? If you don't mind me asking, buddy. Jack Stell, are you a shiny hunter yourself? Pokemon player? Or just a guy vibing in some random other guy's live stream? Either way, I do appreciate you being here. Unless you emulate. The reason the leftmost have an offset is actually purposeful. So I'm glad you brought that up. That offset is there because on some devices, there is a cutoff based on the size of the phone screen. Sorry, there's something stuck to my fucking gums here. Huh? Cheez-Its are gonna do that. Fuck you. Why are you hostile, Yule? So the reason they're offset on some devices that have smaller screens, I believe, it doesn't shrink the stream, it just cuts off some of the stream. I've had people send screenshots into the chat before where it's cutting off all the way to a certain point. And I found the smallest it would ever crop was over to where those numbers are. So I put them so that the numbers are still visible no matter how cropped your device is. And that's why you'll also notice that the text on this and this side of me are slightly squished off from the edges, because if there is a device that blows up the picture a little bit to compensate, I still want all of the info to be visible for everybody. Otherwise, I should have a lot more freedom with the overlay, but I don't. No, that's fair. I'm just bugging you, Belandros. I don't care if people emulate. I don't enjoy the idea of throwing a bunch of emulator instances up and calling it shiny hunting, though. And I don't want to be rude, because I want to be supportive of everybody who wants to shiny hunt. But there are... My camera's covering the number 3. I can see it. You mean you can't see it? That's weird. Your camera's offset from the center. But I don't mean to be rude, but like, At the same time, when you have one game running and then you just opened 15 instances of whatever insert your name emulator and then sped it up 8 times, you're not really shiny hunting. I don't know. That's just me. You know, even if you want to do all that, why are you speeding it up? Why are you speeding it up? That's where it's like inherently fucking cheating. You can have as many instances of an emulator as you want and whatever. Sure, technically you're doing the same thing as me. All I did was spent a whole bunch more money so I could fucking have some sort of statement to back what I did. However, yeah, you take 32 fucking instances of an emulator and then speed them up 8 times. I don't care if you have one and you sped it up 8 times. You're cheating. The Monster Ranchers game for PS2, you can pop random CDs that generate different monsters in the game. Crazy concept. No, I don't remember that at all. Also, welcome into the stream, Rocks. I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great week so far. Is that true? You just put a random any CD into it and it'll generate a monster? Like, just in reference to what data is on the disc? And good luck on the Granados, Jack. Hopefully you get it soon, dude. We'll see you when you're back, Jack. Modding the 3DS to shiny hunt with a controller sounds like a sick idea. I definitely think you should. If you're going to do that, consider other mods. You might want to do it at the same time, though, because you're probably going to want to apply all of them at once, since you can just have it apart once, put it all together, and not have to worry about it again. Like if you're gonna do a capture card mod, or I literally don't know what else physical hardware mod you would do, actually. Villains being rude? Yeah, I'm kind of a douche. Sorry, sweetheart. Oh, you thought I was talking to you. Respectable. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, man. If you had a shiny hunt and you want to use an emulator, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, the games are expensive. I don't blame you. You want to use multiple instances with your emulator? Yeah, fair enough, man. I guess. Do it up. The second you have any amount of anything and you speed it up, fuck off. Why aren't you using an action replay? Oh, well, I just wanted to get it faster. Okay, well then cheat. Put in the code. You'll get it faster that way. Like, if the whole point of shiny hunting to me is that the basis needs to be having the, I don't know if it's necessarily having the patience, because a guy saying that running 32 cubes at once should probably shut the fuck up. But this is just time efficiency. Like, I have the long-term patience. So no, I'm gonna say that. Shiny hunting is patience-based. If you cannot maintain patience, if you cannot ascertain that in some respect, you have not understood the assignment, and you have failed. Go back to start. Do not collect 500 when you pass go. 200? How much do you collect when you pass go? How much do you collect when you pass go? Yeah, in Monopoly, is it 200? It is 200, fuck. Yeah, I don't know why you don't like Monopoly. It's boring. Ask BlackRock and Nestle. They don't think it's boring. That's annoying. I'm sorry, Pokemon. I'm considering turning the... And I think I'm going to next stream. I'm going to turn the live ads off entirely. I only want ads on for the replays. And that's simply for the fact that if and when my channel ever blows up and starts to gain a bunch of views, when people go through and start to watch all of the old shiny hunt videos, then I can make some ad revenue for it. But I have no reason to have them on the live streams, so I'll disable them next time. Sorry about that, dude. I just use an ad blocker. Fair enough, man. To each their own. To each their own. I wouldn't want to see any ads either. It's fucking annoying. Granted, for the VODs, I don't really care. Everybody has ads on their long form stuff. Lives, I think it's ridiculous to have ads on, though. I did just kind of want to test it out and see what my CPM was also. Pokehunts, you're talking about Shiny Boy Advance, aren't you? You know, and the thing I gotta say about that is have your passion, do what you gotta do, enjoy it. But you're gonna run out of shit to do at some point, too. No, that's fair. I think the fact that some of the ads are like multiple minute unskippables is pretty ridiculous. Not to mention some of them are pretty just ridiculous ads in general. No, I'm with you, dude. You're awesome, Pokemon. Appreciate you, dude. If an ad blocker is a win-win, you'll still get your ad views and you don't have to see them. Are you sure? I thought that it kind of just like blocked the ads entirely. Which I don't care either way. You have the freedom to do what you want to do on your device. And like I said, I should have turned the ads off for this live stream anyway. I thought about doing it before the stream and I don't know why I didn't. But that's on me. I want to make the live stream experience as immersive as I can. Yeah, the old banner stuff. Well, those still exist. There's 4 types of ads that YouTube puts onto content. But the banners just aren't near as common anymore. Most people do the auction skippable ads. Yeah, gambling, pornography, you name it. I don't know. I really find that... ads on YouTube, the overall intrusiveness of them has kind of ruined the experience for me over the course of years. So I pay for premium, and I do that because I would be paying the same amount of money to have a music subscription service either way, and I get both with YouTube Premium. So I don't mind. I frankly, I enjoy it for the $12 or $13 a month they charge me. I keep getting a lot of ads on Instagram for this Game Boy PSP Fusion looking handheld that's loaded with a ton of old PlayStation and Nintendo games. I want one, but it looks so scammy. Well, anything like that inherently is gonna be kind of fishy, right? Because selling I mean, they're basically selling emulated games that they don't own the rights to on a console that was just cheap and mass produced. I mean, look back at the whole Soulja Boy console bullshit thing. That was just 1,001 console that he paid somebody to market for him, right? 3,000 current phase encounters, by the way. So there's always going to be something a little fishy about those, in fairness, but you're not going to put your hand back in there, are you? Not until you wash your hands. I've seen you sucking your fingers and picking the food off your teeth. That's disgusting. Put them in a bowl if you're going to do that. Shit, did I... Ooh. I don't even know if I looked at that set of encounters. I'm looking for, at the moment, Jaxel, I'm looking for Shiny Bellsprout. Shiny Bellsprout. Hold up, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't skip anything by accident. We're just about there. I got one more reset, and then I'll be able to get back to it. These screens look so much fucking cleaner than the old overlay did. That was... I don't know, the aspect ratio on those screens looked pretty horrid. Okay, we're T-minus, like, at least 4 seconds away here. Perhaps as little as 5 now. Okay. As long as console 1 wasn't shiny, we're good. I can't tell, but that's fine. But yeah, we're simply looking for just Bellsprout today, Jaxel. We're probably gonna get a Pidgey, if anything, or an Oddish. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't gotten another Meowth. Yeah, that's all we need. No worries, Pokemon. We'll see you when you're back, dude. We'll see you when you're back. Once you see the shadow, it locks after. What do you mean it locks after that, Pokehunts? Do you mean like you can't go forward or you can't go back at that point and hunt anything different? Well, I mean, and I'm sure they do exist, West, in a way that is quality. I'm sure somebody does do that. Obviously, having the legitimate license, you just can't sell those games like that in general because you don't even have the rights to sell the license to all of those games, even if you do physically own all of them. Because technically, I gotta change this. I don't really like this part of the soundtrack. I'm just gonna throw this on. Technically, if you own all of the games that you have the ROMs for, it's not illegal. But you can't distribute that and pass your rights on to other people. They have to physically own the games also. So it's kind of a pain in the ass that way. Oh, they usually have several versions of the game? What versions would they have? Because would they not usually just be the final release? You know, I was very similar when I was young, Balandros, and I can't say I have a reason why. I don't know what drove me to be that way. Hold up. Fuck. I don't know what drove me to be that way, but yeah, I would find myself very often just wiping a save file because I couldn't get ahead or I don't know, I just get bored and I'm like, all right, restart, even though I'm halfway through. I went to check my childhood platinum earlier, and I don't even have my like original childhood save on there anymore. It's I did like a replay through where I played as Dawn, and I didn't even put my name on it or anything. Like a few of my Pokemon are in the game, and that's it. I also I found out that for some reason I own 2 copies of Platinum. I don't know where I got a second Platinum from, but that's good for shiny hunting eventually. Fair enough. W Dawn. Oh, so they just artificially inflate the name count. I see what you mean. I thought maybe when you said that there were actually functionally different versions of the game, like different like pre-release betas or something, but yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're all just scammy, man. Man, I really thought today was going to be a long stream, and then I fucked up a whole hour. But you know what? On the bright side, at least at the end of it, I came out with some sort of potential solution. And maybe next time we won't have that issue again. We won't know until we have the issue again, or we just went long enough without it that we've determined we've found a solution. But at least we haven't crashed yet. I think I might pop out for a second and grab a quick Benjamin hit. What are you guys thinking? I guess frankly it doesn't matter. I'll do one more check and then we'll go grab that. We'll come back and then we'll do some rapid fire. See if we can't get ourselves a Bellsprout today. W Mike. W Benjamin Jarvis. Where do you get Benjamin Jarvis from? Where does the Jarvis come from? Is that just you being creative as fuck or what? Being a crafty little fellow? I said I'd do one more and now we're one more deep. I'll be back in, I don't know, like 30 seconds. I'll be quick. Oh, shit. All right. From the Benjamin Davis chatter. The Cannabis Benjamin. Benjamin Jarvis. Flawlessly said, Mike. Oh, I meant to put my chair up a bit. That's right. Beauty. You guys will also notice I had a mushroom in the background before. I added a Pokeball now. Since I don't tend to play Mario on stream. I don't think I've ever done that. So the mushroom wasn't really too fitting. I bought some maple syrup the other day, or rather, Father got some and gave a bottle to me. Nice, nice. And is it actual maple syrup, or is it like butter syrup? I know when you say maple syrup, you probably mean maple syrup. I just ask because in Canada, we tend to use the term interchangeably. You'll say maple syrup, and it could be butter syrup, it could be maple syrup, or it could be another kind. At least I do that. Maybe not everybody's as ignorant as I. It's liquid, looks like caramel. Well, I mean... yeah, that sounds about right. Did you try it? Is it actual, like, maple? I did Poke Hunts, and I asked a question about that. I was wondering what you meant by it locking after that. I don't really quite understand what you meant by that. I wouldn't know. Well, it should say on the bottle. Is it just like a jar that somebody made and gave to you, or is it a mass-produced thing? Oh, it tastes like every other maple syrup I've ever tried. Well, maple syrup tastes like maple syrup. If it is maple syrup, you will fucking know. It tastes like nothing like just... If you get syrup on your... Like, if you go to, like, Denny's and get syrup on your pancakes or on your waffles, that is not maple syrup. It is a very different flavor. I don't know, Jan, how would you describe that? Billy Bob Bo, how would you describe that? And you, yeah, that's probably not good. Shattered glass is not the best place to put that. Jan? How would you describe the flavor of maple syrup as opposed to butter syrup? Just like totally fucking different. But any words to describe the flavor you can think of? Okay. It's a note from her, ladies and gentlemen. Tastes like sweet wood. You know what? Kinda, yeah. Fried Torchic with some moo moo milk would slap. I know that shit would make my stomach upset, dude. Why can't it be fried Combuskin? I mean, we could go Blaziken, too. Just saying. I mean, it can be mass-produced. Maple syrup being mass-produced isn't, like, unheard of, I don't think. But it's expensive. Fizzy Wizzy, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Yo, I did read the end of that, but I'll give you a chance to retype that out, I guess. I did catch that. Fried Wish Cash? I'd have a fried Wish Cash po' boy. I'm down. I'm down. Once you encounter the trainer one time and see the Pokemon it locks, if you get a rebattle, but if it's the first battle, you can get a shiny still, but if... Do what you gotta do, Balandros. Do what you gotta do. Thanks for being here, buddy. What do you mean, but if the opponent gets the shiny? I don't know. I'm not getting something about that. Well, Fizzy Wizzy asked something about the screens anyway. Whole bunch of GameCubes, dude. 32 of them. Haven't had fake syrup in over a decade. Really? You eat only maple syrup? Why? I feel like maple syrup kind of doesn't taste amazing. I'm with Chaz on that, kind of. Maple syrup can be good, but the taste is nowhere near anything like butter syrup. And I like butter syrup, man. Fake syrup makes me sad? Why? I've never had catfish, but I mean, I don't know. It's fish. It's probably good, man. Hey, thank you, Balandros. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Depending on how it's made and what's going to make that better or worse, in your opinion. Maple syrup is so much more rich. I would agree. It's almost strikingly rich. And that's almost what's a little bit... I almost said appalling. Definitely not. It's almost what's a little bit off-putting to me about it. It's so fucking rich. You put it on your tongue and you're like... How do I delete this? How do I undo whatever was just done to my tongue in an instant? And you can't. You have to sit through it. It's like if you put citric acid on your tongue. Like, that shit's gonna be acidic for a little bit. You're gonna have to rock with it. If the opposite side gets the shiny first, it'll have to re-roll once you catch it. Yeah, it's so them, like, what confuses me is what I understood about the shiny is that it's not about you seeing the Pokemon shiny, because it can be shiny when... Oh, no, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You're actually explaining the same thing I'm saying. I just didn't understand it in the way that it was said. That's my bad. So, yeah, even if they throw it out and it shows shiny, it's not necessarily shiny. In fact, it's probably not, because it's just going to re-roll again. Even if it presents as shiny, what it catches as is a totally different Pokemon. I don't know exactly why they designed it that way, but yeah, you have to catch it every single time, because odds are when you do get a shiny one, it's going to present as non-shiny, you're going to catch it, and then it will shine after the fact. That's what you're saying, right? Because yeah, that'll suck if you get the sparkles, like, in theory, because they showed, but they didn't matter because they didn't happen until... They didn't happen post-catch, they happened pre-catch. It's the only game that has that kind of bug, and I don't even know if it's necessarily a bug. But it's stupid. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. That'd be heartbreaking. Like, you imagine you're just fucking it up, trying to get your shiny, not expecting anything, but then you get that gut punch because you see the sparkles and you know it's just false confidence. Like, you know you're gonna catch it, and you're gonna want to think the shiny's there, but you know for a fact it's not, unless you technically roll a double shiny, which is insane. Rolling 81 out of, like, the same 1 out of 8192 number twice in a row. It's not unheard of, though. I mean, I've rolled a double. I've had a back-to-back on the channel before. I've had another separate one that was after 32 encounters. I've had one after 64. I've had one after 120, which is effectively 1, 2, and 3 encounters past a previous shiny. It happens. It just it is extremely, extremely unlikely. It can be a delicacy or horrible depending on how it's cooked, cleaned, prepped, and being seasoned, soaked, cooked. It's all based on the skill of the angler/cook. Fair enough. I'm surprised that something that has the opportunity to be so terrible also has the opportunity to be very tasty. You would think that once something can be so bad, it can probably not be that good. At least that's how I would feel anyway. But I do learn new things every day that surprise me. Whenever I'm done with my crepe or waffle, I empty the leftover syrup on my plate in my mouth and whirl it around with a little bit to taste it. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't fiend over a good sauce either. But I don't know. That shit, A, it's expensive. It's extremely expensive. But B, it's just a totally different flavor. It's not necessarily the flavor I crave. Sometimes, but usually it's a butter syrup. Hey, Magic, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Much love from Canada. Thank you for the positivity. How are you doing today? I don't know, man. When I have fish, I wrap it in foil, put it in the oven with butter and rosemary, and go have a nap. Aza Wilson, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, you know, it's the one way I could think of us being able to get a Shiny Living Dex before I die in 8192 odds games. Just so you do know, we aren't using emulators. I do have GameCubes behind me, so it is all authentic hardware. Fucking Magic, huh? He's a magician, man. He's a magician. I'm with you as far as the just throwing fish in some foil and cooking it up. I've been known to do the same thing. Pan frying also. I feel like if I were to make fish like right now, I would probably barbecue it. I think that would be the tastiest. Depends on what it is. I mean, I don't know. I think barbecuing any fish is usually pretty fucking good. Barbecuing anything usually has a pretty good flavor, though. Some things, though, you can't really cook any other way. Like, have you ever had something that historically you've always barbecued that you threw on a pan to fry and then realized that it kind of tastes like shit when you tried it on a pan fry? Like, it lacked almost the same texture that it previously would have had if cooked properly. My training gloves broke last night, and I'm not trying to drop another 50 on a new pair, even though they last forever. Well, I mean, if they're gonna last a long time for you, I think you know what the right thing to do is. It sucks, but at the end of the day, you can fuck around and maybe hurt yourself using a busted glove, or you could just get a new one. Save yourself the issues. Problems compound, man. Not in a good way. Just spitting lyrics. Lemon fish wrapped in tinfoil is amazing. I'm certain I've had that before. I don't know how long it's been. It's been probably years. I think that's how my grandmother used to make it. I do 90% of my food in the pan. Fair. I mean, $50 a year to save your hands. Look what happened to the rug, or the rugs. Look at what happened to the gloves. And then imagine that happening to your hand. It's not worth, man. It's not worth. Are you talking like once a day, Billy Bob? Or are we talking like 2-3 times a day? The occasional cereal bowl and maybe a grilled cheese on the side. I would say, as far as my cooking goes, I tend to do most of it in, I don't know, probably 50-50 between the oven / air fryer and the stovetop in the pan. It really depends on what I'm making, but it rather goes on a pan or it goes in the oven. Well, we do deep fry every once in a while, but that's almost nothing. I've already fractured my knuckles and have damaged nerves in both hands from work, so it doesn't really bother me. I mean, just because you had a bad day, do you go and make it worse and get yourself a jail sentence? Probably not. I get your logic, but at the same time, I mean, if you shit on the pile of shit still gets bigger. Just because you didn't notice the lump doesn't mean it's not there, right? Not gonna lie to a boy, homemade sourdough pita with lamb skewers and Caesar salad went pretty hard. Fuck, that does sound good. I want some Caesar salad. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for my dinner. Maybe I'll do a Jan Sports set and do some shit, what are those things called again? Pot stickers. Pot stickers and egg rolls. Working in trades literally destroys your hands. That's what I'm saying, man. Gloves. I'm a heavy-duty mechanic. You can see the yellow on my hands from where I grab stuff, but like I'm not really calloused or anything. I have a shit ton of cuts and scars, but you wear some glovage, it'll go a long way for you. Some fucker at work wouldn't stop trying to dig into this huge metal sanding machine. So one time to scare him, I threw a glove in there. He freaked the fuck out, and we never found the glove. Well, where'd the glove go? He was new and kind of stupid. Kind of stupid? It sounds like he might have been... I don't know. Might have been riding the slow train a little bit. Just a tad. I'm gonna have to cave and buy new ones regardless. Just feels like a waste of cash. It feels that way, but the long-term benefit outweighs the cons. I mean, torn up hands or a little bit of money gone and longevity for the fingers. Oh, nice. Good luck with that, dude. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm a journeyman heavy-duty mechanic, so I work on anything heavy-duty diesel, trailers, trucks, tractors, loaders, graders. If it's big and has a diesel engine, or just big, I work on it. And do you prefer automotive / heavy duty work as opposed to carpentry / construction? Ah, he was on hard drugs also. There's usually that one guy at work. When you work in certain fields, there's usually that one guy. You just know. Not in my work though, thankfully. You have 2 days to pick a trade. Carpentry's on the list. What's the other one then? 2 days to pick a trade. Man, it's like you're picking your classes in high school. Basically picking your friend group. Oh, it was more than one guy. That's not good. Ah, it happens, Pokemon. It happens, dude. Keep the chin up. Just keep vibing. Just keep swimming. Looking for a job and stumbled into my position in construction. The reason I decided to make a career out of auto is due to winning a grant for a free ride through trade school. And you enjoy working on cars? Fair enough, dude. I think that's a good enough reason. I don't blame you whatsoever. It's a good trade to be in. I don't do any auto stuff. I'm just heavy. But that's what I prefer. I don't really enjoy automotive mechanics too much. It kind of pissed me off, to be honest. Definitely more of a diesel truck type of guy. As far as repair goes, I drive a Jetta. A diesel Jetta, though. Deleted and piped. 5-speed manual. It's pretty fucking dirty, actually. And it's tuned. What the fuck did I just read? It's good that way. The guy on hard drugs at friends. Oh, they are friends. That's probably what you were trying to say. Plus, the knowledge will always be useful, even if I don't end up using it as my career. Yeah, fair enough. That was a big part of why I became a mechanic, was so that I had the wherewithal to be able to fix my own stuff and not have to spend money on a mechanic when stuff broke. Not to mention the wage is pretty good, so there's kind of a duality there. What are we sitting at for likes? Sitting at 19 likes. Thank you guys very much. If you haven't dropped a like already, please be sure to do so. It's the best free way to show support to the channel. If you guys are new here, lurking, chatting, anything in the middle, appreciate you. Hope you're having a great Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on wherever you're at. Couples, you still shiny hunting there or what? I don't even know if bro's here since stream crashed. It's hard to say. He was. That's what I'm saying, Tokamon. There's always good with the bad, dude. There's always good with the bad. So just take it and be happy that you've got that in the first place. Stuff could be worst. Worse. Could be worst. It could be worse. Isn't worst like a type of sausage? W-E-R-S-T? I'm pretty sure it is. Where's Rudra? He's watching... He said he had us on in the background and he's watching anime. I forget what it was. I want to say One Piece, but I'm pretty sure it was not One Piece. Yeah, you would say that, Mike. You would say that. What would my dream garage look like? Shit. Honestly, my current car is in there with it. Slammed and stanced. Like a 2004 Lamborghini Murcielago. And a slammed and stanced, both of these being 6-speed manual, same year Lamborghini Gallardo. Just because they're mean as fuck looking, and I love both of their engines, sound straight piped. I would say an R32 GTR. No camber. The camber's stupid. Slam and stance though. Slam and stance is a must. I agree. Camber's pretty friggin' dumb. I slammed my car and I didn't get in alignment. And I wore my tires out just by having the slight camber that happened for me slamming it. That was enough to piss me off and say that I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's a waste of money. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's all good. No worries, Screamu. Thanks for being here. I'm not going to be here for like too much longer, but I'll be here for a little bit. I lost about an hour of stream in downtime trying to fix stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. Drop a like if you haven't already. That always helps. What the fuck was I saying? I don't know. I also now, like, aside from dream stuff, like if we're staying within the realm of reasonable, I have a right-hand drive G35 coupe. It's a Nissan Skyline 350 GT. I wanna turbo that. So I would slam it, stance it, and turbo it. And then I would want a nice big diesel truck. Not necessarily big, but a nice diesel truck. I don't know exactly what I'd want, but it'd have to be a stick shift. It's got to be stick for me, dude. I don't think Couple's got the Snorlax yet, no. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. It is not cheap to get tires. There's no fucking sense in just wasting them. I don't know why. Like, oh yeah, you can flip them. They're still gonna wear out tremendously fast, and they look stupid. Like, nothing about it looks good. Bricklayer, machinery. That's got to be a French word. I'm not familiar with that. Maybe it's not. Tiling, car, bodywork, carpentry, electrician, electromechanic, auto mechanic, welding with high pressure welding as an option later. That would be a good one. Welding with high pressure welding, that could make you a decent amount of money. That's it. I'm picking for you. That's what it is. Electrician would be good too. But, I mean, you gotta do what you enjoy also, not necessarily just what's gonna make you a lot of money. And you can make a lot of money with carpentry anyway, I'm sure. I'm not much of a carpenter myself, but I'm sure that exists. People who can make money in the industry, good money. I ain't understanding a single thing you just said. That I just said, or that who just said? What did I say that confused you if it was me? If not me, then continue on. You know what pisses me off? 18's got multiple shinies in the last couple of days. 5,000 current phase encounters, by the way. And 18 is very fully capable of getting a Bellsprout. We just rolled the wrong roll on the shiny frame. fucking angersome if you ask me. W28, the top left, in the back. Maybe. CV the Penguin, what's going on? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday or Wednesday. Appreciate you tuning in today. Yeah, modern cars suck. I'm with you on that, Lebobo. Modern semi-trucks really suck too. They have a lot of similar issues. Base the West. I hope so. I hope so, Pokehunts. By the last roll, you mean today? Man, console 11 being so dark right beside console 10 being so bright. That contrast is really throwing a guy off. It's me. I'm the guy. I could see it. Rat with wings. That could be worse. Dramatic. You're dramatic. C5 lowered big cam headers, Ram 2500 Cummins dually for work, Integra Type R with a turbo kit and bags, and a... Yeah, that'd be nice. That's a nice garage. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I honestly would just take the car I have now, like the two cars I have now, do a bit of... Like, my Jetta is already slammed and stanced. Do some slamming and some stancing to the Skyline, put a turbo kit on it, put some nice wheels on both of them because my aftermarket wheels on my Jetta are kind of cheap. And then yeah, a nice big truck. I would like maybe... Oh, I fuck with a square body Dodge, I'm not gonna lie. But I really, when I'm straight piped, I want to hear some VGT, man. I really want to hear some VGT. Well, at least you recognize it, Tokemon. Rattata turned into a pigeon. I mean, what's wrong with a little bit of pigeon action out of the Rattata? It's an interesting evolution. Rat? You think a rat's scary? How about a rat with wings fucking flying at you? That's terrifying. And a Gen 2 Viper GTS. At first I thought you said 2 Vipers, and I was gonna say what? So you have a winter beater one and a regular one? What, you just get drunk and block everyone, Tokemon? Same furniture for 50 years. Holy shit. That's dedication. How do you not ever decide that you want something just a little bit different? 1,346,000 total Shiny Living Dex encounters, friends. Let's go. Yeah, that's true. It's called, oh, what is the term? Planned something. Oh, why can't I remember the term? Planned obsolescence. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Stuff is planned. It's created to be obsolete. Planned trolling. Consumerism, huge W for the capitalists. O2 Toyota Echo's hype. 69 Camaro, decent. Decent. The only bad thing about modern Dodge trucks, will they have amazing engines and can pull like hell. The frame specifically where the bed connects is horribly made. Do they just like bend when they get rear-ended or something? Turn the thing into a fucking letter A? I've seen old ones rust out and bend. I've had that happen before. Oh, and I used to work at a junkyard. And I used to move cars around with loaders, and I had a truck break in half on my forks. That's true. Remove the bumpers, jack the car. You've got a winter fucking Viper, man. Winter beater Viper. My winter beater, buddy. Ah, winter beater Viper. Yeah, fair enough. You gotta get that under wraps, though, Tokemon. You don't own one currently because you're saving for the dream car, Mike. I know how it is. I know how it is. Chevy frame built with a Cummins out of a Ram instead of a Duramax. Fair enough. You throwing an Allison transmission in there or what? Two bumps and the truck was twisted. Ain't that some shit, eh? Man, I cannot believe today was not the day of the Sprout. I think I could say it with definitiveness that it is fucking Jover for the Sprout today. I don't know. I don't know if I can ever expect for the Sprout to happen. What do y'all think? Will Sprout happen? I think I'm gonna go for like a few more minutes and then I'll call it for the day because I do have to make some dinner still. I know it's feeling Jover. No, I get that, Mike. If I lived in a big place, like, say, Toronto, for example, as a reference for around here, there's not a chance I would... Well, I might have a car, but I don't know if I would. It wouldn't really be necessary, because getting around on transit is usually a lot quicker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Ranger? Rangers are good. I like me a Ford Ranger. Get on for Ranger, boy. I love walking. Walking's fun. I enjoy walking also. But when it's 40 below zero in Canada and you got to get to work a 45-minute walk away, guess what the fuck I'm not doing? Yeah, that's right. Walking. No. I fuck with a Toyota Hilux. Better not put dirt on their name, man. K-trucks are sick. I love those things. Guys, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Probably saying croissant while eating noodles and doing another stereotypically French Canadian thing. I don't know. Eating poutine. Screaming tabarnak. That's all I got, dude. That's all I got. Am I close? Gas or truck, I get a Toyota. Any diesel, I'd go Chevy. Yeah, I fuck with a Toyota gas truck. I don't know much about the gas trucks. I know GMC's, I've seen some transmission issues in the older ones anyway. K-truck has a longer bed than a base F-150. What, are you serious? That is a vibe. That is a vibe, Mike. And at least it's in your blood, so it's something you vibe with now. Just walking around, getting to work, getting to the grocery store, going to the library. Yeah, if it wasn't so cold here in Canada, I wouldn't think it's like so necessary to have a car, which it's not necessary, but it makes your life super inconvenient if you don't have a car. Yeah, dude, I know. There's never enough room on those baguettes, like the narrow store-bought ones, to actually get everything you need on it. I'm with that. It all starts from within, Pokemon. It all starts from within. That's self-control. That's what I'm saying, Screamo. I'm not. You're not gonna catch me walking to work. You're gonna catch me paying for a fucking Uber. I don't even care if it's $15. I'm not. Whatever. Not walking. That's fair, Pokemon. We gotta work on not choosing it at all. You know what I mean? Why would you eat it the long way? I drive an F-150. I love wasting money and watching my spark plugs shoot to Jupiter from an underpowered V8. I gotta say, it is fun to drive an EcoBoost. I've driven a Raptor too, which there's still EcoBoosts. I'm pretty sure. And they're fun. They're fun. I enjoy them. They're decent. I take tram. You talking tram at all? Is that what we're talking about? Peanut butter jelly the long way. Get that long peanut butter sandwich. Get that long peanut fucking mother butter sandwich, bitch. The long way. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying that a lot today, and that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's how I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying it. That's what I'm saying. Shit. It happens, dude. It happens. $15 is crazy, though. Where the fuck are you getting that? The White House? No, that's straight up just what it costs to get an Uber. Around here. You get an Uber like 10 minutes away, and that's 15 minutes. Or $15. When I was getting Ubers in Mexico, they were crazy cheap. I could go like 20 minutes, and it was like $7. Here, not so much. Yes, it is a form of public transport. Oh, tram. Sorry. I forgot exactly. I thought you were talking tramadol. I forgot it's actually called a tram. You're talking about like the underground train. Tramadol's a drug. I don't even know if that is. I'm pretty sure it's a drug. Oh, shit. Okay. I drive an F-150 Tacoma, guys. Pleasure my wife every night. And did you know the F-150 is the most sold truck in the country every year since the 50s? Hit. Yeah.
And most times I'm joking when I overreact. People like it and follow me. Well, that's fair, but that's not necessarily the best way to have a solid public image. End scene.
I gotta hear what that actually sounds like. Later I'm gonna have to listen to the stream and see what my voice really does. Because I have what I hear, but I don't actually know what that sounds like. Weird. I know that much. I think Metro, but not underground. We're talking young Metro. Metro Boomin? Is that who that is? Yeah. That was a terrible joke. But no, I know what you're talking about. It just wasn't clicking there for me for a minute. Those are like 40 for 5 minutes down the road. Where I live, they're not that terrible, but they are pretty bad. They're pretty bad. I only ever paid $10 for going to a different city. I don't know where the fuck you live, but that's not If I went to another city in an Uber, it would cost me hundreds of dollars. It would be like over $100 easily just to go to another city. Probably like $100+ US. Hey, fair enough. I've seen a lot of problems go wrong on Fords. Dodges too, though. Their manifolds are fucking garbage, and you can't tell me otherwise. Dude, it's such a good song. How can you not fucking just bump achievement? Oh. It is a great ass song. I'm glad that rubbed off on you, Mike.
Depends where I am. The streams that joke around and are... Whoa. The streams that joke around and playfully talk smack.
Well, I guess that's fine. As long as it's playful. That is the crux of the point. I don't even know if crux is the right word. It sounds just like the YouTube guy. Is that an actual person, or am I just the YouTube guy now?
It's that boy. Oh shit, what up?
Those fancy restaurant waters are minuscule. I drank 3 whole bottles and was still thirsty. Where I live, drinks always just come in a cup at a restaurant, unless you get a beer. Nothing ever comes in like a bottle or anything. But I don't really go to fancy restaurants either. I don't really eat out much. I don't eat much food. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. My hot ass shit in a 2002 Echo out here, boy, and that worked for me. Yeah, I'm not against what you're saying, West. I'm not against what you're saying. I'm not really a truck guy in general, though. I'm a Mark IV ALH TDI type of guy. I'm a diehard. If you don't drive a TDI Volkswagen, you're not saving as much money as you could type of guy. I'm real fucking annoying with that. Yeah, and I love it. I love it. Exactly 7 days missing, my dude. What? 7 days missing for what? For where? For qué? That's pretty small. That's very small. Wow. Compared to here, anyway. 1 hour drive from... yeah, dude. I could drive 5 hours and I'm still in the same province. I'm pretty sure you can drive like 7 hours and still be in the same province. Canada's fucking huge though, so... Oh, dude, they're so torquey, West. They're so torquey. Hey, Mr. Who. Yeah, unfortunately. That's been me recently. We're just chilling, man. What's going on with you? How's life? I don't usually do it, Pokemon. It's hard for me to break it out, but...
But sometimes I just feel like I can let it out, you know? And I can feel comfortable. I can feel comfortable talking to you like this.
I feel like I need to work to get it much higher pitched. It's got some masculine tones to it, and that's a problem. I'm trying to delete all of them. Happy to hear it's just chill at the moment, Mr. Who. Dude, $500, beaten to hell, never needed a dollar put into it. That is a true young person's car. That's a vibe. 6,000 current phase encounters, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it at some point just to hear. Out here with the Horcrux? What's that? Yes, I'm guessing you mean till your birthday. 7 days missing. That's just a confusing thing to say. 7 days missing. How do 7 days go missing? Did I black out? Was I in a coma? Am I going to jail for 7 days? Those are some ways to make 7 days go missing. Otherwise, I'm making it confuse. Nerdy Harry Potter type shit. Yeah. Yeah. How do you say it then? I don't know exactly. I don't know what I would say. If I'm trying to say 7 days till something I'm hyped for, I'd be like, 7 days left, dude. 7 days to go. 300 and what is that? 358 days down, 2 to go. Or not 2. That's not how that works. It's 7 to go. I don't know. I said 2 because the way I calculate that in my head. So 365. Take the 5 off of it. 2 off of 360 is 358. That's how I get my 7. My brain does math really fucking weird, man. I don't know. But that's why I said that. Anyway, I don't need to explain myself to you. You're just some random fucking person on the internet. 7 days to disappear. That's fair. That's fair. That works. That works too. I'm going to do 3 more encounters, then I'm going to call it for the day. I'd love to stay on longer, but yeah, unfortunately PC problems stopped that. And yeah, we're only able to do like full odds today, basically. I know I'd love to stay longer, but I gotta be in bed by like 10:30. It is 8:07 p.m. for me. Can we get to 7,000 current phase encounters? If I can get Jan to start making me pot stickers, but I doubt it. I'll ask. I gotta get up early every morning. That's how work is, man. Could you maybe start some pot stickers for me, sweetheart? Perhaps a selection of 8? I'm about to get cussed out. I can fucking feel it. I know the feeling, Jack. I wake up at 5:30 every morning. It's exhausting. I love the weekends when I can sleep in, though. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, fuck you, I can't even sleep in. My body doesn't let me. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Really, I'm sorry. I wish I could do better for you.
But yeah, I like to sleep in on the weekends, but then I feel like a piece of shit because I sleep for like 9 or 10 hours straight on the weekends. So it's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. Bro, you need to sleep, Billy Bob. Don't do that. Play some Unite if you're gonna enjoy it. Do it. Do it up. That sucks, dude. Insomnia's a bitch. I usually fall asleep the second after I'm done eating every day. I like a fucking light. Just... You give me some food and I'm out. I get up at 5 and go to sleep at like midnight. Yeah, I get up at 5:30 and I go to sleep at like... Also, at your age, that's terrible. You really shouldn't be doing that to yourself. That's fucking horrible. You're gonna have a lot of... Your body is going to hate you developmentally for doing that. You need to be sleeping for way longer, especially being at an age where you're still growing and shit. You can still sleep in? Oh yeah, dude, my body doesn't care. I can sleep for 13 hours if I want to. But yeah, I wake up at 5:30 5 days a week. Do it up, Pokemon. Do it. But yeah, dude, you gotta be sleeping way longer than that. Like, I give myself shit for sleeping 7 hours a night. And I still feel like I'm doing my body a huge disservice only sleeping 7 hours a night. And I'm 26, man. I'm done growing and developing. I'm just curing and dying at this point. So that's also fair, Billy Bob. Not to discount anybody, but that is true. Decaying, essentially. I mean, I've been doing that for years anyway. Oh, I got a text back, which says starting it is doing it, considering it take like 6 minutes. Oh, well, that's sad. Okay, well, I pretty much got denied. Billing 26, nah, you 22 at max. Man, I appreciate that. I really do. I don't feel 26. But I fucking am. Tengo 25 años. Eso de mierda, porque tengo 25 años. Porque no 22. It's not good, man. I'm so hungry. Me too, dude. I'm about to eat right away. I gotta go upstairs in a couple minutes. If Billing's 22, I got problems. Yeah, I've looked like this for a long time, though. Minus my... Oh, I have one face wrinkle you guys can't really see. It's right here. Now you can see it. I don't know, you can't even really see it. I'm starting to age, man. I'm getting old. 26. That's what I said. Did I say 25? I meant to say 26. I might have said 25 because I've been... It's been in my mind that I'm 25. But I'm not. Yeah, I've only been 26 for a month, so I gotta give myself a bit there. Give myself a bit to catch up. Get back into it. Snap back to reality. Damn, boy. Did that boy eat a lemon? Sheesh, why it's so wrinkly? Yeah, my skin just fucking did that. White people. Am I right? We'll go to 6,500. That'll be my my middle ground for you, Screamoo. Out there looking like my balls when it's cold. Tabernacle. They call yes. Tabernacle. That's what I'm saying. Oh, there goes Gravity and Rabbit. He choked. Tab. Get in the fuck. Thank you. I like your deep voice. I think that's why the high pitch makes me laugh. Well, I'm glad that there's positivity to both of them. They're both good for their own reasons. They are both good for their own reasons. Mom's Gravity. Your mom's Gravity. That's okay. Mine looks like 64, bro. Like Nintendo 64. Oh, this isn't the OG. Well, fuck. Alright, I will do 3 more encounters. So it brings us just over 65 and then gives me the satisfaction of going over just a little bit. Just a little bit. Man, we missed Shoe today. That's whack. That's whack. It is what it is, though. We had Shoe all weekend. We don't get Shoe on weekdays anymore. Mom said no Shoe on weekdays. You heard her. You fucking heard her. She said no Shoe on weekdays. Why are you sneaking it behind her back? My God. I'm telling. They have to like offer to give away one of your good toys so that they don't tell. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I never had siblings, but like I could fucking figure it out, guys. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how it is. Okay, this is the last encounter of the day. She was out here thugging. Usually is, man. Will Saturdays be a regular now? No. I just choose to do Saturdays sometimes. If I'm feeling it and Saturday's free, I'm doing it. So don't expect it, but if it comes, be grateful. Call, yes. Billy Bob, fuck you. One more, because I'm a fan. Saturday was fun, even if one-off. It was. I enjoyed it. And, I mean, I'm not saying don't expect him in the future, but, like, don't expect him. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't expect them. Tab, Almanac. But, don't think don't be there like, I can't wait for the Saturday stream to happen. That was too cringe. I did too well at that. Don't be thinking that. Like, when you think it's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. When you don't think it's gonna happen, you'll be like, holy shit, Saturday stream? Yo, he's playing Zelda? What? Some weird type of shit? I don't know. It's the most schizo you ever sounded, dude. Yeah, man, I mean, I've been wearing a mask. It's been this way for a while. I'm fully schizophrenic. Full bore. It's fully developed. I might not even be me. Yeah. I don't know, Billy Bob. It's getting pretty crazy out here. Okay, now I'm doing one last one. That's actually it. When I said that, though, I actually mean it. And I hope you guys know what I mean when I say that. Like, don't go out of your way to expect that it's going to happen every single Saturday. But every once in a while, expect that, like, every couple months or something, you might be like, oh shit, it's Saturday and he's on. That's nice. Beyblade, let it fucking... a rip. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, I said that was the last one, but this one actually is. Damn, why is this happening, dude? Why is this happening? What the... Oh my god. Oh, Jan did message me back. Nice. Jan Sport. Oh my goodness. But without further ado, my friends, we are going to call that for the day. Yeah, that's gonna be it. That's what we're gonna say. It's Jover. And we are doing no more hunting, except maybe I'll slip in one more just before we go. Yeah. The final one. But Jansport? Damn, dude. Really? Do you mean that? You really mean that? I really don't know how to feel because I don't feel like you mean that, but it really sounds like you do, and you said you meant it. Nah, she did text back. It was just late. I still gotta go and make my dinner, though. Yeah, come back on Thursday. There'll be a shiny Pidge. I'm fucking sure of it. Billy Bob Bobo is sure of it. And, yeah, he's sure of it, so that's what matters, I guess. That's how you really know it's gonna happen. But yeah, without further ado, fucking me thing 1 and thing 2. I don't know. This is about where this ends. It's over. And as whack as that is, you're frankly just gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to find something else to do tonight. You're gonna have to go read a book. You're gonna have to watch television. You're gonna have to, I don't know. We're gonna raid out to that bald gamer doing a Legends Arceus shiny hunt before Legends ZA comes out. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. My name is Bill and Flange. I'm live Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Am I a shiny Geodude? Yes, I am. Oh, we got Shoo. Shit. Hey, yeah, crying, puking, pissing, and farting all at the same time. It was rough. But yeah, we are calling it for the day. Thank you very much, everybody, very much for tuning in. Hashtag Bill and Raid when we get over to Bald Gamer's stream. Remember the rules when you get there. Don't be disrespectful. Be a nice person. Drop a like on the stream right now if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 days from now. Peace, love, happiness. Hashtag Bill and Raid. See ya. Yeah.